Alright guys, Ubisoft confirmed that Assassin's Creed Mirage is the title of the next Assassin's Creed game, and that more information would follow at the Ubisoft Forward event taking place September 10th at 9 PM CEST and 12 PM PT. We finally have some confirmation about this. I'm super excited, and there is a whole article and analysis from the Ones Who Came Before Twitter page. I'll put it right at the top of the description. All credit goes to them. They've kind of just debunked it all and done a whole full analysis of it, going into a lot of detail. I'll be talking about that, and I'm just so glad we finally got something. We've all been kind of waiting. I know they always do this 2-year gap, but because of the last game not really being, some people kind of feel like it's not really an assassin game. I do get where they're coming from. It was, I mean, judging from the image alone compared to this one, which I'll obviously talk about more, it was a Viking on a longship with his crew. It wasn't really screaming Assassin's Creed. And now to have this after such a long wait, and some people and the leaks are saying that they do go back from the RPG style, it really is a big deal, and I'm just super excited. But in the article it does say that the news comes after a difficult week for Ubisoft, which is kind of true, with various leaks revealing different aspects about the game. But today, or yesterday as of recording this, it did kind of pressure mount significantly when a promotional image showing potential DLC content circulated social media sites, and copyright strikes were actually issued, but ultimately the game was revealed through a series of social media posts at 5 PM UK time. It's always kind of a shame to see leaks spoiling surprises, but we can't wait to learn more about Mirage, which for many will be a relief as the series looks to issue a hard reset and focus on stealth, a once fundamental pillar of the franchise, and that was, a favourite in the franchise, quite popular reason as to why people loved it. And then of course recently they've kind of gone away from that. And this could actually be, and judging from the leaks and kind of speculation, the assassin of Basim from Assassin's Creed Valhalla in his younger days, which would be really cool. It appears that Assassin's Creed Mirage will have a Middle Eastern setting, and if the rumours are to be believed, the game will centre around the city of Baghdad in Iraq. Going off the architecture and the buildings, I would say that this is probably true, meaning Mirage kind of could act as a bridge between Valhalla and the original Assassin's Creed game. In the background we can see what appears to be a bustling marketplace, with the intended target potentially being some sort of soldier with a full suit of armour. That's like the main guy he's kind of doing an air assassination on. And going off the actual outfit and the assassin's robes, we can safely assume that this game is set pre-Altair, putting it somewhere in the time period between 860 AD and then, I don't really know how you say it, like 1165 AD, but I think the main one was 860 AD, which would be good. Everything about this image, like I said, screams Assassin's Creed, but not really the recent entries. Of course, there definitely is an image of, Eivor the Viking doing like the same pose as this. I mean, it's just an air assassination with a switchblade. But with this as the first ever image, and already, like with the outfit and the robes and the pose, it does feel like Assassin's Creed, I would say that. And the colour scheme also does remind me, and the architecture as well, of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which was a really good game. I did enjoy that. And now, if it is Basim, as the rumours suggest, he was a frequent visitor of Baghdad's House of Wisdom, according to the Assassin's Creed wiki page. This assassin does have a particularly pointed hood resembling that of an eagle. It almost looks like a more simplistic version of the hood worn by Altair, kind of lacking the sharp and rigid details, but keeping the smooth cloth-like effect. I like how the blue undertones stand out in this image, as we are so used to assassins mixing white and red. It could be that this assassin is a novice, and that in the version of the Brotherhood, only master assassins are allowed to wear the red sash, so that's something to kind of look out for. And it is kind of hard to age the man beneath the hood, but I would put him at somewhere between 20 and 30, suggesting that this is a new recruit to join the Brotherhood. You may notice that this assassin has a very limited weaponry, supporting the theory that this is new to the Brotherhood. He would surely have to earn additional melee weapons such as throwing knives. Although I like the outfit, I would say that this is very basic, and I do agree, suggesting a lack of experience. And as you level up, perhaps we start the game as a low level assassin and work our way up to a higher level, and then you unlock stuff, you make your outfit, more detailed. I don't know. From the image, we can't quite tell if the assassin is missing his ring finger, as was required for early hidden blades, and also acted as a symbolic action which showed commitment to the Brotherhood, usually taking place during a ceremony. Going off the potentially time period, though, it seems likely that this assassin would be indeed one of them with his finger removed, as it was the case with Altair. One thing that instantly distinguishes this character from Altair and the Brotherhood is the Eagle Companion, which did not make its way into the Assassin's Creed games until Assassin's Creed Origins. There's always been a strong bond between assassins and birds in the series, and looking back in the early AC1 concept art, we can see that a young Al-Mualim, I think, also has a feathered friend to accompany him, so there you go. Here's hoping that the developers find a way to make this feature more useful and more involved in the games, as currently it has a limited use for many players. It would be cool if the main character could kind of like train his bird up, and it would, you know, pick out the eyes of enemies or drop stones or knives from above. And finally, we can take a look at the intricate wood carvings and decorative designs that surround the huge archway, which are typical of Arabic doorways in larger structures. Going off the designs, I would say that this soon-to-be assassination takes place in a meeting place such as the House of Wisdom. Can't wait to learn more about Assassin's Creed Mirage at Ubisoft Forward. Like I said, we may see some trailers, some gameplay, or just overall more talk about it, but just to have something, it is just incredible. And just like I said, judging from that image, we do see a lot. I mean, they've just done that whole thing. They have that massive article about it, and it does look like it is going back to its roots. And there is some rumoured details about Mirage. Of course, some of them I've already talked about, but this is return to the basics. No leveling, set in Baghdad, Iraq, 870 to 860 AD, starring Basim, RPG elements scaled back, no dialogue options, no multi-protagonist, visions of low-key control of Basim, Eagle Vision is back, Drone Bird is back. So that's a lot right there. Obviously not all confirmed, they are just rumours and leaks. But to have it go back to the basics is incredible. I know a lot of people like that, and this could be a potential, you know, one of the best games in the series, who knows. I mean, we haven't really had like an actual, you know, non-RPG style and fully assassin game in a while, and to have that in 2022 with all the technology they have and everything they've put into it, it looks like it's going to be big. So comment down below what you think. If you did enjoy this video, then hit that like button down below, subscribe to the channel if you are new and if you would like to, and of course when we get some more, you know, information about it, probably on the Ubisoft Forward, I most likely will do another video talking about it. But until then, hope you enjoyed the video, and bye bye.